There we go. Okay, I'm back. All right, so this, let me refresh this. Should be on my Facebook page. Let me just, there we go. All right. So the category that I was on was crafting a post, which takes about 10 minutes. I just kind of posted something for right now just to show you that I just went in and did this. I didn't really write anything. I'm going to go back and edit that later, but in the essence of saving time, that is what I just did for that part of the power hour. Okay, then the next section should take about 5 minutes. This is your challenge group check-ins. So I'm going to go to my home. Whoops. There we go. I have too many things on my screen. All right. And I'm going to check into my groups. So I'll check in here. And you know what? I didn't post in here today. So I'm just going to share my workout to that group. So if you're like me, typically I spend way too much time like throughout the day checking into the groups, and I really should be, only doing it during this power hour. So this will be the time now that I would go in and say, I'm going to share. Is it going to let me do this? Share. Yes. And I want to share to all right. Share on a page you manage. Share in a group. There it is. I'm going to say, oops, I forgot to share earlier. Here's my workout from this morning. P90X, shoulders and arms. Sorry for the weird angle. How'd everyone's workouts go today? All right, so if you have multiple groups, obviously you're going to check into all of them, but that's basically what you're going to spend time on during that 5 minutes. All right, the next category, again, a 5-minute increment, is to engage back and add value. So I'm going to go back into that same group I was just in. Where are you? There it is. Okay. And now to engage and add value, I'm going to look at other people's posts and see what it is that I can say or add to their post to create value of some kind. So this girl just said she skipped a few days due to craziness, but she's planning to do Pilates fix earlier this evening. Or she did Pilates fix earlier this evening. So I'm just going to say, good job getting it done, even though life can be crazy at times. Work has been nuts for me as well, and I haven't felt much like working out, but I'm always glad when I do. So, it's just a way to kind of encourage her to say, pat her on the back because she did get it done this evening, even though she skipped a few days. But that's how I'm trying to add some value, something to encourage her, but also, let her know that, I'm proud of her for doing the workout today. Okay, so again, you're going to spend 5 minutes on that. Next is Coach Online Office Check-in. Okay, so I'm going to stop this share and we're going to go to a different screen. Where is that? Okay, Coach Online Office. So again, only 5 minutes on this. What I do during this time is just take a look at the Coach breaking news. Is there anything here that's new that I need to catch up on? If you were watching the 20s, they just put the final video up this week and you are able to vote for who you want to be the next Beachbody Super Trainer. So I did that already today, but that was the one new thing that I saw. Another thing you can do during this time is just see if you have any alerts on this side. Do you have anybody projected to be active? Inactive that you need to reach out to? Do you have any new emails or new customers, new orders, that sort of thing? You could also take a look at your downline and see what's going on there. Make sure there's nothing that looks out of place. So that's really what you want to do during your 5 minutes there. Just kind of making sure that everything's in order and going the way that you expect with your business at the time. And follow up on any orders that you think should have gone through, that you sent links to people, see if those are in. Make sure your Success Club points are showing accurately and that sort of thing. All right, and then moving on to the next 5 minutes, your 4 vitals checklist. So this is where you should have your notepad and you should be checking off if you did the 4 important vitals for the day. So, one of those is being a product of the product. Did you have your Shakeology? Did you do your workout? Check them off. And then, of course, invite. Did you invite anybody to challenge group today or to learn about being a coach or invite them to come to a Super Saturday with you? Yeah, Carrie. And that sort of thing. Okay, so check that off. Did you recognize anyone? And that could be simply just maybe one of your customers, you sent them a note. It doesn't have to be a public recognition. It could just be, I sent this person a note and recognized that they did their workout. Said, great job for doing your workout today. Or it could be that you posted actual something on your like page showcasing someone. Okay, it doesn't have to be something that big. Like I said, it could just be a comment that you made to someone. So then check that off. And lastly, personal development. Did you take 10 minutes during the day at some point to read something that is going to motivate you or learn something more about the products or whatever it is that is going to help with motivation as well as help you learn more about what you should be doing with your business? Did you do that? So check that off. Once you've got those 4, move on. And next category is to schedule your next power hour. So this is where you should have your calendar open, take a look, see when you have a good time slot the following day to schedule your next power hour. I would also use this time to, if you've decided you're going to do a certain type of challenge group, actually write it in your calendar and then put another thing like 2 weeks before that is reminding you to promote it, okay, and start trying to get interest in people to go into that challenge group. All right, so use 5 minutes to do that. And then the very last 5 minutes of your power hour should be spent on self-evaluation and feedback. All right, so again, have your notepad next to you, and you should be writing out any notes from your power hour. So if you're using some sort of tracking spreadsheet, that's when you could be writing notes about, I've reached out to this person, here's what they said. If there was an objection, maybe make a note, I'm going to reach out to them again in 3 months, 4 months, whatever. You can also write some notes to yourself about ideas that you have for the future, for future challenge groups, or some plans down that you have to promote for something that's coming up or to set up a challenge group, whatever it be. But spend about 5 minutes just kind of wrapping things up in your mind. And Chrissy calls it a brain dump. Just kind of everything, all of the ideas that you have, just write them down and get it out there on paper so you don't forget about it and you can come back to it later. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share now. So that's essentially your power hour. It should take you about an hour. And let me go back to the PowerPoint really quick so you can see this if you're just coming on late. Where is it? There we go. All right, so this, again, was the format that I used for the power hour. And again, I encourage you to, when I post this in the group, to go ahead and print that out so you have that as a reference when you actually go to do yours. Like I said in the beginning, your homework assignment for this week is going to be to complete a power hour. And then I want you to comment in the post that I'm going to put in tonight with the playback. Once you've completed it, post that you have completed it. And then I want you to just also write one, I guess, takeaway from doing that exercise. What was good about it? What didn't you like? You know, whatever it is that made an impression on you. And then, like I mentioned, I'm going to start having an assignment after each Zoom call for you to complete by the next week's call. These are all really good exercises for you guys to start, you know, getting into your routine of doing some of these things to grow your business. So it's obviously not required that you do these. I'm recommending that you do the homework assignments because it's only going to help you in the long run. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start doing raffles. So every time you complete an assignment, I'm going to put your name into the raffle. And I think what I'm going to do is once a month, I'm going to draw from the raffle and send a prize to whoever gets their name drawn. So obviously the more assignments you do, the more chances you have to win. So just another extra incentive for you guys to try to start growing your business. All right, so let me stop that share again. Okay. I keep muting myself. I'm trying to unmute you. Okay, there we go. All right. I know you came in a little bit late, Carrie, but do you have any questions at this point?
No.
No?
Yeah, how many power hours do you do?
Well, typically you should do one a day. I always take Sundays off. That's kind of my day off from thinking at all. Except for, you know, meal prep. But I'll be honest, I've been getting away from doing this and I need to get back into the routine again because I was for probably about like 6 weeks, I was doing a power hour every day, Monday through Saturday. And it really helped me focus and it definitely keyed things up for when we did the Team Cup in August because I had been consistently doing that for 6 weeks. And it was a lot easier to transition that into business. So it's something that once you get into the habit of doing it, and it just becomes a part of your normal routine, and it really does build on itself over time. You might not see, you know, a lot of results right away, but it does help to kind of get more prospects and that sort of thing. So, okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I'm going to go watch the debate because it's going to be highly entertaining. I will post this in the group shortly, as well as the PowerPoint file so you guys can print off the actual power hour structure.
Okay.
See you later.
Thanks, Val.